was in my, and just pardon me until I get this thing straight. If you look at home, for those who were not here yesterday, I have the recording right here, U822. U822, that means, what month is this? August 22nd. Okay, so if you want to watch tomorrow in full, now keep in mind that when you watch class-related videos, there's going to be some periods where I'm pausing or stopping, and that's because I'm helping people, looking over their shoulders, kind of guiding them. You know, you've got the control bars, and you can go ahead and just zoom right through it. Just kind of, fast forward. Alrighty, so I'm doing that right now. This is, you notice that it is being recorded, okay? And only the screen is being recorded, not you guys. Alright, so where were we? Okay, so for those who were not here yesterday, one other thing you got to do, okay, if you click on classwork, and again, we're doing this part, U1L1. I think, I'm sorry, I was kind of, Mr. Right there. Sorry, we were working on this part, okay? So we created a folder, and we created this folder. So in order to change this name, okay, you highlight the folder, and you press the return key. Return, okay? And what happens is, it makes the name of the folder editable. Please type in the following, U1L1. Okay? Everybody do that, please? U1L1. So go ahead and create a new folder. Okay, again, you highlight and press the return button, and then you got U1L1. Okay, and for those who are, let me answer this, for those who are Spanish speakers only, with limited English, YouTube, they have translation in the Spanish, right? Do they have that? I think there's a filter for YouTube that you can go and do that. At any rate, okay, so now what I'd like you to do is move this into the intro graphics. Okay, see how I did it? Okay, I'll do it again. I clicked on the folder. Okay, so that's here. Everybody with me? Okay, thank you for answering. All right, the other thing is, sorry, ignore that. Okay, ignore this, obviously. Okay, so the other thing is now we got to download the exercise files. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is download the exercise files. Right click on it. Okay, and click on Open Link in a new tab. Okay, there you have it. And go click on the blue, and then click on the gray. Let it download. Now, if you happen to click on this, if you happen to click on it, just click, instead of right-clicking, you just regular click, it'll go to this icon, this page. But that's okay. Go up to these three buttons over here. Click, open a new window, okay, and then you'll have this tool. Okay, see that little button? This is the universal download folder symbol. Okay, right here, this little downward arrow, and it's also up here too. So go ahead and download that. I'll give you a couple of minutes to do so. If you need my help at this point, you can go ahead and okay. All right, so I'll be ready to go. So I'm going to download here really quickly. I'm going to download this. All right, just hold up until I go. Now, what's going to happen is it's going to ask you where I want to apply it. So I'm just going to put it here. Okay, and inside the downloads folder, directly into the downloads folder. Okay, I'm just going to put it directly into the download. I'll do it again. So I'll click download anyways, and then it's going to ask me where I want to download. And I'm going to press save right here. Okay, so it's in my download folder. into the save. You can also put it in here, if you like. You can put it in the intro. Why don't you go ahead and see if you can put it in the intro? That's fine. But if you already have it in your downloads folder, that's good too. For the sake of education, I'm going to put it in my downloads folder. So I'll save it. Okay? Save it and let it download. Okay, so I just showed Miguel something that might be helpful to you, and I didn't really share that with anybody else. So thanks to Miguel, this will be the first class. I'll share it with everybody. So if you want to zoom in, okay, like how I'm doing it, follow along, please. Let's go back to System Settings. System Settings. And then click on Accessibility, right here. Accessibility. And then let's go ahead and see. We should be able to see Zoom on top, right here. So once again, System Settings, Accessibility, click on Zoom. All right, and what I had him do is, where it says, click here where it says use scroll gesture with modifier keys to zoom. So just turn this to blue. Okay, and then what I'd like you to do is in the drop down, choose control. Okay. So once that's done, choose control, and then what you can do now is using the trackpad, the small little ball in the middle of your, you can actually zoom in and out. Okay. Just press and hold the control key on your keyboard. Press and hold. Make sure you hold on. Just press on, and then you can zoom in and out. Okay. Everybody try it. Let me know if I can help you. So it's a little ball, okay? So if you press on the control, press and hold control, press and hold control. I see a lot of you guys are doing it. Good. Wendy's got it. Samantha's got it. Okay. A lot of you got it. Okay. If there's any question, anybody need me to look over their shoulder and help them out? Okay, so now that you got that lesson and no one else did, I will make sure everybody else gets it. Inspired. See what you do when you ask questions, like Miguel just did. Okay? I find ideas to share with others. All right, so we got now exercise files. Please go to the Finder again. Okay, now these exercise files, some of you might have a zip file, others might just have, the actual folder. Either way, again, click on the icon and drag it into the intro folder. Once again, click onto the icon and drag it into the intro folder. Okay, please do so. And if you still have the zip file, double click and it'll turn to the folder. Anybody need me to go over that again? And you'll see now I have the folder. Anybody need my help? Okay, cool. I think we're caught up. So people who were not here yesterday were caught up. However, I still encourage you to watch that video from yesterday. Okay, it's in the homework folder right here, and it's U822. Okay, U822, and then right here. All right. So, anybody, again, once again, anybody need my help with that? Okay, good. Okay. All right, cool. So now what I'd like you to do is refer to the homework here. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually, so let's go ahead and click here. I'm sorry, I should have said I'll eliminate this. On the top here, should have, where is that image? There it is right there. Okay, so I'm going to click, if you look at U1L2a, you click here, and you'll notice that it'll tell you to take a screenshot of your map. Shift Command 3, okay, or better yet, Command Shift 3. You use your thumb to press, or your left thumb to press on the command first, then Shift, and then 3. You've got to make sure all three are compressed at the same time, but not one at a time, okay? Command Shift 3, one at a time. Okay, is everybody good? So with one hand, Command Shift 3. Look at your keyboard. I'll be right there. Look at your keyboard. I'll be right there. Look at your keyboard. First thing, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and click on the launch pad. Click on the launch pad, and let's do a Command Shift 3. Okay, Command Shift 3, and then inside your Finder, if you look in your desktop, you should have it right there. See that? Okay, so Command Shift 3. Be right back. All right. Okay, everybody good with their screen captures? Now let's do this. Okay. Let's do this with your screen capture. Okay, and here's my, I'm going to get rid of these two. Okay, with your screen capture, change the name. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to highlight, press return, and then you're going to call it Launchpad. Okay, Launchpad, and then press return again. Okay, so again, you want to highlight, and or you can just right click and press rename if that's easier for you. But try to use a keyboard as best as you can. Okay. All right, so everybody good? Now, here's the next thing we're going to try and do, is we're going to try to move this thing. Okay? Yeah, move it. Watch how I do it. Watch first. The first part is the more complex one. The second part might be the easy one. Okay, so I'm going to, again, okay, highlight. I'm going to touch the icon right here. And I'm going to move this. Now the thing is that, keep in mind that when you move, you've got to keep pressing on the mouse. Keep pressing. Not right click, but you're going to keep pressing. Watch what I do. I'm going to press and hold. Okay, look at this. I'm going to go through the downloads, and now watch what happens. The download folders appear. I'm still pressing and holding. Now I go up to intro, and look at that. The intro appears. And now I'm going to go into here, U1L1. Okay, you should have created this already, and then let go, and it appears right there. Okay. The other way of doing this, okay, I'm going to go ahead and undo it. Maybe it's over on my desktop. Okay. The other way to do this, a simpler way of doing this, is right-click. Okay. Sorry, right-click, copy, and then go down to the intro right here. Okay, and right-click, paste. Okay, that might be easier, but at the same time. But you got to come back here and remove this. Okay, everybody try it. I recommend practicing moving it by the mouse instead of right-click copy. Okay. Next thing what I'd like you to do with, we're kind of running low on time, is this time we're going to go into the capturing a portion of the screen. So instead of Command Shift 3, it's Command Shift 4. Instead of Command Shift 3, it's Command Shift 4. Please go back to the Launchpad. Okay? And so now, this time, if I press Command Shift 4, Command Shift 4, let me show you. Look what happens. It turns into a crosshair. See that? Turns into a crosshair. What I'd like you to do is choose about 9 in a dial pad of icons. Okay? And then I'm just going to select here. Here's a 9. Okay, I'm going to choose it, and I'm going to let it go. And if I click on the Finder, click on Desktop, there it is. Okay? And what you're going to do now is you're going to press Return, highlight the name, press Return, and call it Pick 9. Just like Panera. Pick 2. So Pick 9, and then drag that into the U1L1 folder on your own. Okay, so once again, the way I'm going to do it, again, you can right-click copy if you like. I'm just going to take this and go to Downloads, hold it, go up to Intro, hold it, U1L1, hold it, there we go. Awesome. Now you got both screen captures on there. Anybody need my help? All right, next thing what I'd like you to do is go into Classroom. Okay. U1L1 CW. And click on Google Slides, please. And you should have a whole bunch of slides that are not there. If you're familiar with importing images into Google Slides, like for instance, insert, image, upload, you can do it that way. The way I do it is I have the Finder and the slides side by side. And what I do is I just kind of drag. So I drag Launchpad in here. There I have it. And then for the second slide, I just put in the other one. And then if I want to move that. Please do not turn this in yet. We've got more to go tomorrow, and we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, so you should have just the first 2 slides. Good job, everybody. And that's it for today. The rest of the time is yours.